Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have
a house. Wow. Speed build, and I built
speed build 24 minutes.
Yeah. Well, it's sped up quite a lot because it took me so long to build this. I mean, it's probably around 6 or 7 or maybe 8 hours. I don't know.
Yeah,
I always take forever.
Yeah,
because I always change stuff, and then I don't want to do the same thing all over again. Like, I don't know. I just don't want to do the same things all the time. So I just try to mix everything up and just understand, just try new things.
Yeah.
So that's why it takes ages.
Interesting. I haven't actually seen what you've done with this, I think.
You've seen me play with it.
Yeah.
Though, because I used that one for one of the challenges that we started.
Probably.
Family Dynamics challenge or something.
Oh yeah, it's really fun. I have to keep playing that.
Yeah,
anyways, you've built, you've used quite a lot of the Get Famous objects in this, right?
No.
No? Oh.
That's a different one.
This
one, I built this one a while ago.
Right.
Before Get Famous came out.
Oh, really?
That's
interesting. Anyways, what do you think about Get Famous?
Oh, yeah. I like it because, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that you can do, I feel like, in the beginning at least.
Yeah.
And not a lot of new interactions that you can do, and like the whole acting career is kind of fun.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know if I'm gonna play with it that much because I don't know, I get annoyed by people being famous really quickly. I remember in The Sims 3 that I always just I don't know, I just always said that no one can get famous because it was so annoying when there was always paparazzi in front of your doors and like in front of your house. And
yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I wish the objects would have been a bit different, to be honest. Like, a lot of them are nice, I think, especially the doors and some of the windows, even though, again, there's not windows for all the different wall sizes and stuff, which I don't get. I don't get why they don't just do at least the same 3 windows or something that they've done for all 3 wall heights. I don't know why that's such a big deal, but yeah, I wish that would have been a thing. And I'm kind of disappointed by it because there's 2 different types of furniture in this. Like, one is more modern, and then there's one which is kind of like 50s, 60s vibe. Yeah. And I like some of them a lot. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really good with these things. Like, I know it's old.
Yeah, me neither. Like, also, it depends on where.
Yeah.
Because that, like, in America, it might have been earlier or later.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm talking about Germany, obviously. Yeah. But it looks like 60-ish kind of things to me. Like what my grandma would have had in her house when she was younger. Yeah. Not even, probably 70s then, because I feel like it's more of a my mom's kind of thing. Yeah, you might be right with 70s then. Anyways, it's a bit weird, like, the colours are weird. Yeah. I do like the furniture, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's interesting, but I like mixing these things up with, like, modern things, but then the colours are so weird. There's, like, this greenish...
Yeah, you can't really use it for much, I feel like, because if the objects... by themselves are fine, and you can use that in like modern builds and traditional ones probably too, but like the colors just ruin it.
Oh, and can we talk about sofas?
When
are they gonna make nice sofas? I literally hate making living rooms in The Sims 4 because I hate all the sofas. Yeah, the only sofa I'm okay with is that like IKEA-ish looking one, like the really cheap one. Where there's a double and like a bigger sofa.
Yeah, the one that we always put in starters.
Yeah, but that's literally the only one where I'm like, yeah. And then the others kind of look, the modern ones, I'm always like, they might look good in like an entrance area, but it's not a living room sofa. Right. Who has like...
It doesn't look comfortable.
Exactly, like everyone wants to lounge on their sofa and like sit and watch some more, like read a book, and it's so weird.
Also, there should be these couches and sofas that are like go around the corner.
Yeah,
that have like
L-shaped.
Yeah, L-shaped sofas.
Yeah,
because that's what most people have these days.
Yeah, everyone I know has an L-shaped sofa because it's convenient. Like, you can proper lounge on it and like put your feet up and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's maybe that's just me. Maybe everyone else likes the sofas, apart from us too.
Well, there's like a few sofas that I'm okay with, but most of them.
Yeah, they're okay, but none of them are like, ooh, I like this stuff. You know, like I want to put it everywhere.
Right.
Like I'm with the beds. Like the new bed that came with this game, there's this rug that I really like that came with Get Famous. And I'm obsessed. I love the rug. And yeah, the beds are always good. I feel like
there's a few good ones.
They might just always do beds though, because I remember in the beginning everyone was like annoyed about the bed choices because there were only ugly beds and like the sheets were kind of horrible as well.
Yeah, they have a lot of good ones now. I like the one that's from, which one is that? The
luxurious one.
Yeah, I don't know if it came with I don't know if it's from that pack, actually.
It's from that. Is it called Vintage something?
Vintage Glamour.
Yeah, it's from that.
Oh, yeah. I like that one.
Yeah, I like that too. I just wish
it just looks good in modern houses.
Some that were in gold.
Right. I only use the black and the white one because the other ones are just, they have these flowers on it. And
it's gold and it's just weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, it makes sense for the pack, but yeah, at least they thought of making white and black. Which I think they've been pretty good with in Get Famous. Like, almost everything I've seen apart from those 70 styled furniture, all of it had, like, a white and black swatch, I think.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Yeah, but I don't know. I still wish... I don't know. I always hope for more than there is,
We're never good with all the stuff that they're doing. Just
obviously, but that's, like, I don't expect them to, because... You can't please everyone, you know, like 100%.
Yeah, obviously.
But there's just some things that you always think, like, they should have been in a pack, you know, like...
Yeah. I mean, some of the objects are good, you know, but then there's just not enough options.
Yeah,
that's
like
what we
the
always
color
complain
swatches,
about. And
like, I guess. Yeah, it's just not interesting enough.
Build stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Stuff. Even though I think this pack... I don't know, I'm kind of, like... torn about it, if I like it or not, like the furniture, because some is really cool, like I love some of the furniture, and with others I'm kind of like, why? You know. And I'm still missing counters as well.
Oh yeah.
When is the last time there's been counters? Was that Jungle Adventure?
Yeah, I think. I like these.
It feels like ages ago.
I like the Jungle Adventure.
I do like them too, but I don't know. Like I just love making kitchens most, I think. And that's why I always want, like, different...
Yeah. The kitchen in this house was a pain in the butt.
Oh, really? It's hard to put in.
Yeah, I just didn't really know what to do. And then the shape of the kitchen was kind of annoying. So I just built a kitchen first that I didn't like in the end. So I just threw everything out again and just redid the whole thing.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, but I cut that out, so you're not gonna have to see much of it.
Yeah, it's good because we've used the new, what is it called?
Video editing program.
Yeah.
Probably.
Programmis.
Oh, I love the living room in this house.
Yeah. We'll see it in a second, I guess.
I don't know if I think I'd just start with the upstairs.
Alright.
But, yeah.
I still hate layouts. I'm not good at it. Whenever I want to put walls in, I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm always... I don't know. I'm just always like... I can't be bothered to do anything special. I'm just doing whatever I think works alright, I guess. But it could definitely be better.
And then I think whenever you record, you get a bit nervous. Like... It's silly, but you're just like, oh god, I gotta hurry up, like...
And then it just takes longer than it would have if you had just gone, like, just been relaxed about it.
And I think the nicest builds I ever made are the ones that...
You didn't record.
It's so annoying, because, like, Melinda's always like, just record it. And I'm like, yeah, I just want to, because I always build after I haven't built for quite a long time. And then I'm like, oh no, I don't remember anything. That it's just gonna be a practice run.
I wish someone else could just start the recording for you, so you don't know that you're recording, and then you're like, ha ha ha, you were recording this whole time.
Yeah, I kind of wish that too, because I made this really, really, really nice traditional house.
Yeah,
not to brag, but
that one was
it was really nice.
Yeah,
apart
that
from,
was
like,
for the challenge too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that kitchen there? I hated
it. It looks really good. Well, it looks really good, that kitchen. Like, did you delete that?
Yeah.
And made a new one. I liked it.
I hated it. I don't know. I was just not happy about it.
No, I really liked it. I like the outside area as well. I like when people do that with the poles and.
I also like
poles. Why do I always say poles instead of columns?
Whatever.
It's not a striptease, Melinda. It's Sims.
Well, it's fine. I mean, everyone knows what you're talking about, so.
Yeah, I guess so, but it's just weird. It's not the right word. Anyways, I hope that you did a way better kitchen then, because I really like this one.
I like the other one as well. That I'm
okay,
doing
good.
now. I think I'm doing it now. I don't know. It's been such a long time.
Really professional. I don't know what
The funny thing is that in the end, you're gonna see that on the pictures. That's like, because I didn't take pictures after building this, but I just took them after I've played in the house, and I just there's popcorn bowls on the counter. You're gonna see that on the pictures.
It just makes it look more lived in, Melinda.
There might have been some broken, like, sinks or something too, but I don't remember if they were on the pictures.
Oh, that's funny though. Yeah. Anyways, anything we have to tell about our life? Any stories?
Did anything special happen?
No, I got an enemy. Could talk about my enemy story.
Oh God. I don't even know if you can really call it an enemy.
It's just, I want it to be an enemy now. Like, you know, I took it as my personal quest because I feel like that person just wants someone to like dump all their anger on. And I'm not happily that person, but I mean, I guess he chose me, so I have to be that person now, so I might as well embrace it. And it's just this guy because in Germany we have like seminars in some of the things you can study, so it's like you have a lecture and then you have this seminar with about like 30-ish people where you just talk about pretty much what you've done in the lecture, and some of them you kind of just do random stuff, which is a bit weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess it's just to like.
See, this kitchen is way better. Sorry to interrupt you, but.
Yeah, it's still nice. I just like the orange. I thought you got rid of the orange. It's my favorite color, so I was like, oh, orange.
I just didn't. I wanted to use the orange, but I just didn't like the counters and stuff, and it was a bit smaller.
Oh, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah. So anyway, back to your story in your seminar.
So yeah, in the seminar, there's this one guy, and like. Even when we had to introduce ourselves, he already started, like, I think I already... Up?
What?
I effed up because... Well, not really, but for him, apparently. Because we had to, like, introduce ourselves. And then I was kind of, like, chatting to a lot of people, and then they were like, oh, yeah, and how old are you? And I'm like, oh, yeah, 22. I know I don't look like it, and, you know, kind of thing. I know I look like a baby, but yeah, believe it or not, I'm 23. And then I was like, oh, yeah, how old are you? And he just says, like, 19 or something. And I'm like, oh. You know, like, I was a bit confused because he looked so much older for some reason. Not in a bad way, like, oh, the cat is being annoying. Not in a bad way, obviously. Like, I think in... That's not our cat, by the way. That's my cousin's cat, so he should feed him. Tim, feed your cats. Feed your cats. But yeah, anyways, back to the story again. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I think in our age it's more like a compliment. It's like, I wouldn't be offended if someone thought I was like mid-20s if I'm 19.
Yeah, but maybe they take pride in being that.
Yeah, like just looking more mature or something. Like, it's not, like I said, he looks like 40. You know?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, really? And he goes like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I thought you were older. And he's like, what do you mean? And
he was probably like, I'm mature. What do you want to tell me that?
Well, it's not like, I don't even know where I went wrong, but I was like, well, I just thought you'd look a bit older. And he's like, well, is that a bad thing? And I was like, oh, obviously, like...
I mean, who cares about the age anyways? It's not
but I was just surprised because I didn't, because when you get older and you remember where you were at with 19, how you looked, I was like, oh, I was such a baby compared to now.
I think the other way around would have been worse.
Worse? Yeah, if he was 25 and I was like, oh, I thought you were 17, mate.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know.
You act like you're 17.
Yeah, not
you
that...
look 25, but now that you're saying it, I guess, 19 works better because you're so... naive. You should have just said that.
I don't know. And then I think he already hated me of that, like, from that part, point on.
Whatever.
Wow. I'm getting my words mixed up.
It's been such a long time since we last recorded videos, so I guess we're excused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I always do this anyways.
I put a cinema in this one. A movie theater,
one.
A small one.
I like that.
That one looks really nice.
Sick. Yeah, that's sick. Especially because it's in the basement. But yeah, anyways, so back to the enemy again. So then in these seminars we have to do presentations. So like it's a bit pointless, like it's not a big deal. It's not like
you don't
have
even
to
get
do a lot for it. No, we don't get grades. We just have to be there and do it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So for that we had to read a text, and then we kind of had a few like posters and questions on the posters, and everyone had to read the text and then go around like in groups to all the different posters and answer the questions in a group.
Yeah.
And then our tutor was kind of like, oh, why don't you go around and, you know, see how people are doing? I was already like, oh, can't really be bothered to do that, you know, like it's a bit awkward going around like, right, how you doing? Especially because it's uni. You don't know everyone in the course just because you sit with them every week, you know. So I just start going around. I'm like, I really hate this. This is really like starting my social awkwardness, you know. It's like, okay, how's everyone doing? Just going to the people that I kind of know, you know, just chit-chatting with them.
Yeah.
And then I see him and the other guy that was on my group for the presentation. I saw them just chilling on the side. So I was kind of like, right, if they're chilling, I guess I can get away with it, you know. So I just walked over to them, so I didn't just sit next to them and said nothing because that would be awkward. I was like, oh, so what are you doing? Just like chilling a bit. And he flipped.
What do you mean?
Yeah, he was literally like, what do you mean? Like, do you want to offend me? And I was like, I was so shocked because it's just not a normal reaction to a question.
Are you picking a fight? That's
he was like, are you looking for trouble or something?
Yeah.
I was like, what do you mean? Am I looking for a fight? I just asked you if you're chilling. And then he was like, well, you sound really aggressive. Like, yeah, he was like, proper having a go at me. And I was like, I mean, I could have thought of a million funnier things to do if I would have had a second more to think about it. But I was kind of holding back laughing and crying at the same time because my brain was so confused.
How do you react to something like that? That never happened to you before. Like,
because it's so rude.
You're just asking. Yeah. Hey, so
are you just chilling?
It's
like,
basically like what's going on.
Yeah, but he was so offended, and then I was like, I guess it's just my voice. Because he was like, oh, you're being so aggressive. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, it was just a question. And then he goes like, So I was like, right, how do I get myself out of this? Just like still trying to convince him that I wasn't being...
Yeah.
Because I'm really freaking like open about that stuff. If I was annoyed that he's not doing anything, which doesn't make sense because it's a presentation we don't get a mark on, like a grade on. Like, what do I care if he does anything or not? It's not my problem either way. So anyways, I just go like, guess it's just my voice then. And he goes, yeah, I guess. I was like, right, okay. Well, then I found out that other people in the course like dislike him as well, and there's this one girl or like woman, she's 28, I don't know. This one girl who like every time after the course now comes to me and she's like bitching about him towards me. She's like, oh yeah, when he said that, I already wanted to like have a go at him and stuff. And I'm just kind of like, yeah, I guess. So yeah, I just make like a personal enemy now. I mean, I don't know how to react now. Like, if anyone has an idea on what I could do with my personal enemy, like some funny things you could start, you know? Just let me know if you have any good ideas for me. But yeah, it's really funny because every time I go there now and I see him look at me, he looks at me as if he wants to punch me in the face. How
can you be that like weird about?
I don't know.
What?
Plus, I've never had that because I think I have a pretty friendly face, and I'm usually really friendly to everyone that I don't know.
Maybe he thinks it's fake.
Well, it's not. It's just like I dislike a lot of people, but you know, I'm never rude.
Yeah. Unless
they would start being rude to me, you know, I'd obviously be rude. No, I probably wouldn't even be rude back then. Placing a lot of stuff. But yeah, anyways.
Nice one.
It was just shocking. It's weird because no one ever reacts like that. I would even feel...
Yeah, you don't expect it.
It's so cringe. I was literally just like... And everyone was standing around as well, just like looking at him, and I was like, oh, okay, right. So I just started walking off, you know. And then I joked, we should have just like, put your hands up and like just slowly walk backwards like, oh, okay.
Are you on your period?
Oh, Yeah, I don't know. He's always in a bad mood. And then the other day, because he has this guy that he always hangs out with, and he really he's really nice to me. So I don't get it because I know that I saw them talking right after that happened.
Yeah.
And I think he bitched about me, like saying something bad about me. I don't even know what. Like it's not like I did anything bad. I didn't do anything pretty much. Like he was being the weird one.
Yeah.
But then I was like, right, okay, so this guy's not gonna like me anyways. And I was like, doesn't really matter, you know. It's not like I was looking for friends.
Who cares?
And then I saw him though, and I thought I'd just walk past like you always do with people from uni. You're just kind of like acknowledging that you know each other, smile, and just walk past. But he was like hugging me. He's like, oh yeah, how you doing? You know, walking to the seminar with me. Yeah, his friend. Yeah, obviously not him. He would never freaking go near me if he doesn't have to. and yeah, then I was just kind of like, I don't know, we kind of like got to him as a topic, you know. And I was like, oh yeah, he just hates me. And he's like, who? And I was like, well, that guy, he just hates me. And he's like, what? Why do you think that? And I was like, well, you know how he flipped at me because he stood right next to it when it happened, you know. And he was kind of like, yeah, I don't really know what to think of him either. So I think he's always a bit like aggressive. Yeah, and he always says weird things anyways. Yeah, I don't know. He's like strange. Just weird.
I wish I knew what he looked like.
Oh, I can show you a picture later.
Nice.
Yeah, it's that funny guy that dresses like he was not born.
Maybe
but, like,
I know
grew
him.
up in the 90s. Oh, it's so funny. Like, I should just introduce you to at some point.
Hi, by the way.
Hi, this is my friend Melinda.
And this is my enemy. What do you mean?
What do you mean, enemy? Not your enemy. I really like you. Such a friendly person. Yeah, I don't know. He just kind of... It's never happened to me. Like, I know it happens to other people.
I love that table, sorry.
What is
That's
that
my favorite table from Fitness.
Oh, yeah, it's really nice.
I just always use it now.
I don't think I've ever used it, to be honest.
It's so nice. I don't know why. It's just
it's
just amazing. Like that one as well.
Oh, yeah. Talking about sofas at this point again. Look, like...
I like that one, but it doesn't look comfy.
It doesn't look like a living room sofa. I like it. I put it in modern houses because it's like the only one that you can... Is it from the bowling one?
Yes.
Yeah, I put that in modern houses as well, but it's kind of like...
I would so like to live in this house for some reason.
It was really nice, yeah. You've done a good
also
job
has a
with
gaming room downstairs and a cinema, so...
Oh, because you built it for your challenge?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That generation is like a tech person in the gaming branch, I think.
That's really cool.
Tech Guru Korea.
That's cool.
Yeah, so a lot of gaming stuff in this house.
But yeah, that challenge is really fun. What was it called?
The Family Dynamics challenge.
Yeah.
I don't know who created it, actually. Maybe we have to put a link down.
Yeah, we should put a link if anyone wants to try that out. It's kind of fun.
It's fun, but I feel like I read
challenging.
I read a few of the later generations, and it gets so weird. Like, I don't know,
really
it gets
dramatic.
Sad. Yeah, it's very dramatic, but I guess
cool,
that's
though.
kind of challenging. So
yeah, but it's kind of like real life because my Sims are always like rich, happy.
Yeah, true.
But
it's impossible to stay poor, I think, in The Sims. Unless you really want to.
It depends, like, because usually when I play, I move my Sims out, like the ones I play with like 20k or something. Because I feel like who really moves out and has like 100,000, you know? If the parents, because my parents are never as wealthy as yours. For some reason, you're always really wealthy on The Sims, and I'm always like, well, yeah, I got a house, but like, that's about it.
I don't know why.
I wish you could inherit things in The Sims 4, though. Like when you move out and your parents die, I wish there was something like that.
Oh yeah, that you
because they just die and the house is like...
Yeah, right. Yeah, the money just goes wherever, I don't know.
Anyways, moving on to this screenshot. Good job, Melinda. I really like the kitchen. Love the flowers. Love the orange.
I love that room.
I love wine.
Do you now?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh yeah, the bathrooms. I didn't leave that.
That's really nice with the sun.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah.
I hope next week.
No, we'll manage. I think we'll be better now.
Oh, sorry that it's so dark because I had auto lights on, so some of the rooms were just dark, like the bathrooms.
That's fine. You can see what it looks like. I like the kids' rooms. They're really
the
cute.
kids' rooms. I didn't see how I recorded them because I had built them after.
Love the cinema.
Yeah.
All right. See you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye. Bye.